Now with technology, what we call Education Management International Systems, we create what we call a dashboard, so that whatever information that we get, it's fed into a central point, so that in real time, you can know, for example, how many kids are in a particular classroom, when they got there, what exercises they're doing, and so on. You can also begin to also track teachers' attendance. When did the teacher come in? Was he late? Was he early? And so on. And then at the end of the day, the information system will give you a panoramic view of everything that happens in real time just by pressing buttons. So when we begin to look at efficiency of accounting systems, we realize that there are stakeholders in the system. First of all, they are the students, they are the teachers, they are the parents, they are the district officers, they are the regional officers, and so on. What EMIS does is that in real time, all of the stakeholders can access information. Immediately, it's happening. Otherwise, we begin to look for information that happened 6 months ago, information that happened 1 year ago. In today's digital age, you can be a successful country. And this is not just in education, across the line, in terms of statistics, in terms of data. And you know what they say about data these days. In God we trust, but for everybody else, bring data. So that's what we're trying to look at. If you look at, let's say, the number of teachers that we have in the system, for example, if you want to look at the number of students that we have in the system, for example, if you want to look at teachers' preparation in terms of schemes of work, lesson notes, and teaching and learning materials and so on, with an EMS system or a dashboard, you can see everything immediately as it's happening. So the concern is this: how do we move from an analog posture into a digital posture? Because you can only access technology if you know how. Now the beautiful thing, other thing is this. In our time where the only information that you got was from teachers or from books, those days are gone. Now you press a button on Google or somewhere on the internet, and every information under the sun is available to you. So at the end of the day, now that I have this information, I don't have to work too hard for it. What is it that I can do? What are the products that we can produce as a result of the information that we have? What services can we provide that will make another person's life easier? What are the solutions to societal problems? These are the key performance indicators that we are looking for going forward. There are so many agencies in the Ministry of Education, but we need to have an idea what every agency is doing, so that we don't see them operating in silos. Silos means you have the information and you are the only one who has it. Another person who's a subsidiary who needs your information to progress and doesn't have it. So that it becomes a ripple effect of negativity. The ripple effect has to be where A knows what B is doing, B knows what C is doing, C knows what D is doing, and so on, so that we see ourselves with a united front. There's no war. But somewhere along the line, we have to be warlike in the sense, how can we be successful? How do we use the assets at our disposal? How do we begin to access information from one department that is relevant to another department? So these are the issues that's going forward. And frankly, it's being addressed now. These are the teething pains of trying to manage the 21st century. But I think we are getting there, and occasionally, there might be bumps, but at the end of the day, there has to be a clear guideline. What is it that we are looking for in the future? What is the vision of education in this country? What is the responsibility of all the stakeholders? What do the kids have to do? What do the teachers have to do? What do the heads have to do? What do the administrative staff have to do? What do mothers and fathers have to do? What do the district assemblies have to do? All of that has to be coordinated properly. And through the education management systems, everybody has access to that information. What we do in education is not a secret. It should be available to everybody. What they call the Freedom of Information Act. Everybody should have access. But once you have access, then you want to act on it so that you can begin to progress in ways that was not imaginable without technology.